All right, everybody. Hey, now I got it right. David, it is David Kramer from Kramer Unstuck, and I tell you what, there's some good news. I didn't expect this, especially with the way the school boards are going along with all of this, woke bullshit out there. But some good news here in Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania School Board Association voted unanimously to withdraw from the National School Boards Association in response to the latter's attempt to use the federal government as a weapon against parents who disagree with certain school policies. Every other state that values parental rights should do the same. Earlier this month, the NSBA, the National School Board Association, sent a letter to the Biden administration asking the government to use federal statutes that combat terrorism and crack down on parents who have led protests and spoken out against various issues at school board meetings. Freedom of speech. Okay? We the people. Okay? Which, to the government and to the National School Board Association, which is a extreme left-leaning socialist bunch of fuckwits, that's bad. Okay, you and your freedom of speech and saying we don't want critical race theory and other crap in our school systems. Okay. To combat terrorism, crack down on parents who have led protests and spoken against various issues at local school board meetings. The organization likened these parents' actions to domestic terrorism and hate crimes, claiming their involvement has put American public schools and its education leaders under an immediate threat. The hyperbolic and divisive nonsense in Pennsylvania school boards were right to reject it. The PSBA, Pennsylvania School Board Association, sent out an internal memo this week calling the NSBA's letter to President Joe Biden the final straw. This misguided approach has made our work and that of many school boards more difficult, the PSBA wrote. It has fomented more disputes and cast partisanship on our work on behalf of school directors when we seek to find common ground and support all school directors in their work, no matter their politics. So that's great. I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see that the tide's been turning, and ever since the beginning of this Biden administration, everything has gone to hell for this guy. And one of the things that I'm going to just say this about Biden. Biden, his people, his handlers are, this is elder abuse because they're keeping him from the truth. He ain't allowed to take these. Okay, if he's having a what do you want to say that he's out there with the press. He can't take certain questions from certain members of the press. They have him in a fake White House set. That way they can control him. So, I look at it this way. I'm not fond of Joe Biden. I never liked him. But, he's being abused. The guy's certainly going downhill mentally. And, you can see the wear on him. But, I like the way things are going in this country. I like the way that more and more people are standing against this and they're not giving in to the bullshit. More and more, you have now I think it's Navy SEALs now that have lawsuits against the government. You have police. The union leader in Chicago. Well, not here. That'd be out that way. Okay, that's east. That's west. He told his cops, don't get the vaccine. More people are waking up to this bullshit and not giving into it. But like I said, like I said, I don't like Joe, but I kind of feel sorry for the guy because he's not being treated well. uh, I don't like his policies, but I don't think they ought to. I think you know they ought to at least let the guy, you know, try to be a president, even though he ain't going to be much of a president. And the thing is, we don't have anybody that can take over. Kamala Harris. I mean, really? Nancy Pelosi? Yeah, okay. But like I said, glad to see that more people, especially the school board association here in Pennsylvania, which I don't have no faith in the school board system. But they stood up against this and they left the national school board system now. So good. Good for them. We're going to see a lot more of this. And next year, 2022, I think the tide's going to turn even more with in the midterm elections here. So, which I think that's what it is, midterm. I don't, I don't follow the elections too much, but you know, but uh, but that's pretty much all I have right now. And I'm going to try to get back with more. I haven't been on this channel a lot. I have another channel that I'm working on. So whenever something good like this comes up, I'll come back and have more videos for you. So that'll be it for today. And until next time, I'm David Kramer from Kramer Unstuck.